My name is John Corbett, and welcome back to my channel. For those who seen my first video, but now for new people, I want to welcome you to my channel. My channel is called Justice, and what I want to do today is talk about the time limits that you need to be concerned about your complaint, because this is a very, very critical stage that you need to know, because it's very, very important to know your time limits and be able to keep abreast of them, because this is going to be one of the most critical critical stages of your complaint. Because what's going to happen is that the EEO counsel or whoever that you are in front of, they are going to use that against you. And that's the very first thing that's going to happen to you when your case is trying to be constructive, because uh, you need to know those time limits. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to show you this booklet here, and to let you know that none of the things that I'm saying to you is out of me. Out of me is most is all of most all of it is done because I have studied and I know the law. So I wanted to just show you the time limits that I'm going to present to you. And I'm not going to go over all of them, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if you can see this booklet, and maybe you can keep a recording of the time limits. Okay, I probably didn't do a real good job on letting you see the time limits, but uh, what you want to do is that when you go to your counselor, you want to make sure that you get those time limits from them, and you got to keep up with them. And in the meantime, if you weren't able to see my booklet and view those time limits, what you can do is that you can request a EEO booklet from the Equal Opportunity Commission, and they'll send you a booklet. But the thing of it is that your booklet is not going to be timely for you, because you're going to have 45 days to file your complaint after you have initially talked to your counselor. And so, you can't be able to just wait for that booklet. So it's just going to be very, very critical. And so, uh, the very first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to go over a little bit in this booklet and see if it can get you started. Because what will happen is that if you get those time limits from the counselor, you're going to be okay. But in the meantime, you're going to have a lot of people who you think that's in your corner, and they're your counselor, and they're there to defeat you. It's sad, but that's what's going on. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to talk about the initial meeting with the EEO council. Okay, and you got 45 days to get to your EEO council, and you can have your complaint uh, started at the Human Resources Office, or you can go directly to the EO office, and you can also go through the grievance process. But you got to know those things, because what will happen is that if you go to one of these processes too early, it's going to be unfortunate, and you're not going to be able to go turn around and go back to the EEO process. So mainly, you want to just kind of stick with the EEO process, and That's gonna be your main thing. Now, I think I talked about a little bit about when you file your complaint. But what you want to do is that you want to know very uh, much about your complaint. And one of the things that you want to do is that you want to specifically talk about the details of your complaint. And what you do, when I mean by specific, what you want to do is that you want to talk about the most recent incident that has happened to you. Because if you don't know your complaint and the process, they're going to lead you on and you're going to have a general message. But you got to be specific. Now, you can go back to all of the documents and documented evidence that you have compiled, over this stage, over this process. But in the meantime, the first thing that you're going to have to do when you go to the EO council, you are going to have to uh, bring up an event that happened most recent. And after, like I said, after you uh, file a complaint with the process, then you need to start that complaint within 45 days. Now, one of the things that's also going to happen is that the agency is going to process your complaint, and that means the federal agency, they're going to process your complaint. But if you're on the outside and maybe you file a complaint against a business, um, and you pretty much are going to have to really know what you're doing, because you're not going to get that much help from the equal opportunity, excuse me, the Equal Opportunity Commission, from your state government or anybody else that you uh, are trying to rely on. And most definitely, you're going to not be able to get that information from your employer. So it's very critical that you kind of know what you're doing. And it's kind of fortunate that people who are in the EO process within the federal government, then you are privy to a lot of information, and you can get that information if you request it from the commission, or either just from the government or your job. And so that's going to be very critical. So I hope this video is going to be able to be able to help you and you go forward. I'm going to continue on with another video, and what I'm going to talk about now is that the next thing is about what you want to see when you get before that EO counselor, because you want to know exactly what you're talking about, and you want to know that because they're going to let you uh, do most of the talking, and they're going to be jotting down, and they're going to be keeping notes against you. So you want to know exactly what to say before you go to that counselor. So anyway, I hope you like this video, and that you continue to follow me and like my videos. And I hope that you subscribe to my channel. Now, like I said earlier in the first video, is that my arsenal is behind me. And I'm not telling you anything that is not in those books. I'm not giving you commentaries. Like I said, I've been studying this for a long time. So hope that you are able to go forward and be able to keep your complaint going. Okay, God bless you, and we'll see you next time.